Okay, here are my 5 things to do if you want to graduate early or excel in high school. Just for reference, I graduated high school in 3 years at the age of 16 years old. I was in the top 10 of my class, and I also had a 5.269 GPA, so I think I'm very well prepared to talk about this. If you want to know everything that I did, go to Instagram and click on the post. Okay, so number one on my list is don't tell people your GPA or class rank. If people know that you're number one in the class, they're going to sabotage you, give you wrong answers, or do something just to make it a more stressful process. So by them not knowing, you're working smarter, not harder, and you need to do that through your entire high school career and life. Number two is don't piss off your teachers. I can't tell you how many people come into high school thinking that this is middle school, like you need to piss your teacher off. Your teacher's the one grading your essay, your project. They can give you extra credit. They can make your grade as high as possible. So you really want to have a good bond with them. I'm not saying that don't laugh with your teacher and don't make jokes, but there's a time and a place for everything. This is not a fairy tale, so I'm not saying you need to buy your teacher an apple every single day, but you do need to try to get to know them a little more. Ask them how they're doing. Get to know their personal life a little more. Imagine that you fail a test and you need a retake, they might give it to you. Number three is really important. You need a minimum of 7 hours of sleep every night. You can't learn anything in class if you can't focus. If you're falling asleep all the time, what are you learning? And if you're tired, you're not going to get your homework done while you're at school. You need to do as much work at school as possible so when you get home, you can relax or just do minimal homework. Also, if you're sleepy, you're more likely to be cranky and you're going to go off on somebody who you might need in the future, whether that's a friend for a project or your teacher. Number four is fucking crucial. Go to office hours or tutoring if you need help, bro. Freshman year in geometry, I did not understand a fucking thing. I had to go to tutoring 3 and 4 times a week, but I made it through it and I passed the class with a fucking 98. If you don't understand and you're nervous to ask questions in front of the whole class, literally go to tutoring. That 30 minutes and you can ask all the questions you want to. I promise you that most of the time I went to tutoring, there was nobody in there with me. And if there was somebody, there was only one person. Most people don't go to tutoring and it's just a perfect opportunity. And that also lets your teacher know that you're trying to do the work. So they're going to be nicer to you and try to help you out. And they might even give you test questions, quiz questions, and stuff like that. Number five is a difficult one. Take classes that are challenging, but you can still perform well in. So the point is, you can't take only regular classes and expect to understand everything like the honors students, or also expect your GPA to be really high. So yes, take some honors classes, take some AP classes, try to take some dual enrollment classes. If you have an IB, try it. But also, you need to learn from your mistakes. There's no reason to take an AP or dual enrollment class if you aren't going to get an A- in it, or at least a B+. Freshman year, I took AP Human Geo. That was probably the best class I took in high school. I'm not going to lie. It was a lot of work and a lot of reading, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. It challenged my brain, and it gave me a good GPA boost. For my people that are trying to graduate early, please go ahead and look at the colleges that you want to be applying to and get your SAT handle sophomore year so that way your senior year, you can just focus on applying to schools and everything like that. Get that college shit handled as soon as possible. You don't need to wait till December to start your applications. I hope this was helpful. Let me know if y'all want a part two.